I gotta say this about New York before we get started, man. I apologize to every New Yorker that has to deal with this on a daily basis. But y'all got rats the size of bunny rabbits out here walking around with pizzas on their back as if they paid the $1.25 for it. And now I'm hearing that y'all are trying to give rats birth control. Y'all are trying to feed the rats birth controls. Now, you cannot make this stuff up. I'm appalled. I'm appalled. New York is actually trash. Point to where they cannot control their rat infestation streets. Let's tune into the video and see what's going on out here in these streets, man.
New York City without rats seems hard to imagine.
What in the hell?
But recent viral videos show a city overwhelmed with rodents.
You got the pizza, you got the pizza.
They're seen taking over sidewalks, living on subway platforms, and even scurrying around a very bright and populated Times Square.
I mean, they're everywhere. I feel like you see them like running through the garbage piles.
It's ridiculous. It's a bad infestation. It's disgusting.
I saw a mom and a baby rat yesterday.
And New Yorkers are not just imagining it. A 2023 study by a pest control company estimated that the rat population jumped from 2.3 million in 2020 to nearly 3 million in just 2 years. A jump the study attributes to outdoor dining and sanitation budget cuts.
It's coming right at me.
Now, the latest proposed fix, rat birth control.
If it is a war on rats, clearly the rats are winning.
The New York City Council considering a measure to deploy contraceptive food pellets around the city that would work on both male and female rats, since a pair of the rodents can produce 15,000 offspring in just 1 year.
There are better ways of handling this rat crisis, and it's not poisoning our way out of it because it simply doesn't work.
Rat poison can be harmful to humans if accidentally ingested and harmful to wildlife that may prey on the rats. Like New York's beloved Flacco, the owl who died in February. Testing showed he had rat poison in his system.
Dispatch, deprive, disturb.
There have been other citywide efforts to target rats, something New York Mayor Eric Adams made a priority. Last year, he named a rat czar to try to fight that problem.
What they can do to be part of the rat pack and start fighting rats.
Business.
Yo, we gotta pause real quick, man. I heard of a border czar, but I didn't know there was such thing as called as a rat czar. This is wild, wild, wild behavior out here in these streets, man. Wild, wild, bro. Yo, they saying these rats is more fertile than human beings. Insane. Insane. I never thought that we'd have to come to the point in New York City. Crime is already bad. Trash. Absolutely garbage. Can't go on a subway without bringing a weapon because you might get shot, you might get stabbed. Population in New York, because of the migrants, because of regular New York residents, it is overwhelmingly packed. There's not even a point of buying a car in New York because you're going to be stuck in traffic. You're going to be stuck in traffic. You might as well take the train. It is so stanky in New York. It smells like there's a hovering smell of just garbage all throughout New York City. It's trash. It's completely trash over there. I feel bad for the residents that have to stay there and pay all these egregious rent bills and egregious home mortgage bills just to live with rats the size of baseballs and rats the size of Garfield out there. I mean, these rats is fighting cats off. They're jumping the cats in the alleyways. They're jumping the cats. You're seeing multiple dead cats in the alleyways of New York because they cannot fight off the rats. There's too much of them. And you know what the rats are doing once they done beat up these cats? They're eating the cats. They're eating the cats. It's ridiculous, man. They got to do something. Y'all got to just blow up New York, start over. Clean up, tell everybody, drive out for 1 week, clean it up, fog it out, black it out, get rid of all the rats, clean up the trash. I don't know why you guys would take away investment from your sanitary budget if y'all know New York has been getting worse and worse and worse over the years. Soon from now, the rats is going to be buying houses and chilling in the houses, man. We can't make this stuff up, but let's continue.
Businesses are also now required to put garbage in covered bins instead of bags on sidewalks, which rats can easily tear open and feast upon. As for rat birth control, City Hall saying they remain focused on this problem and are reviewing that newest legislation.
Can you help?
While totally eradicating these furry friends is unlikely, limiting their numbers could be a big win, decades in the making.
Rats do run the city, 100%. That and pigeons, but that's another subject for another time, I guess.
Yeah, that's another top story segment. All right, Stephen Roma joins us now in studio. We're laughing, but there's really nothing to laugh about. This is so gross. So they're going to give birth control to these rats. Is this the first time they've tried something like this?
They've actually tried it about 10 years ago. When I was looking, actually back in the 60s, they tried this as well with contraceptives for rats. Both of those times, though, it only affected female rats. This current time, it should go after male and female rats. If this is approved, they think it could end up working better that way. We'll, of course, have to wait and see if it actually works.
And just to go back to a point, because it's freaked me out, 2 rats together can end up producing 15,000 rats through their kids, and they keep breeding. But out of 2 rats, you can get 15,000 in 1 year?
Shocking numbers, right? Just to imagine all those generations of rats. I don't know how many that is for 1 year, but that is a whole lot of rats. They're worse than rabbits, it sounds like.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for that, Stephen Romo.
Thanks for watching.
That's unbelievable, y'all. That's disgusting. Honestly, that's pure nastiness. Wow. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. It's amazing that we have to deal with this in New York. I can't believe we actually have to deal with this. But, you know, I'm praying for New York. I'm praying for the New York people. I know that there's a pigeon problem too, but I'd rather have pigeons than rats. I'll be honest with you. I think y'all need to get rid of these rats. Y'all don't need to just keep them from reproducing. Y'all need to kill them. Y'all need to get them off the streets, because they gonna find a way, man. And they might end up adapting to this new birth control y'all putting out there too. There's nothing there's nothing this is gonna really, I don't think this is gonna help. They said they tried it 10 years ago. Clearly it didn't work. It got worse. I don't know what else they can think of besides pretty much getting rid of them. A huge extermination. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if y'all are new. Until next time, man, it's your boy Dgotsauce, man. Peace.